Hi all, my name is Amber Sting and today we're going to learn how to round decimals in real world context. This lesson is intended for a 5th grade math instruction as a aid for rounding. During this lesson we're going to go over definitions, types of rounding, and examples of rounding in the real world. So, what does it mean to round? Rounding is defined as finding a number that is close to a given number. When does rounding happen? Rounding can occur in different places in a number. These places are the different place values that are in a number. Let's use an example. Look at the number 50,789. Let's round the number to the nearest hundredths place. This number now rounds to 50,800. Let's look at the same number, 50,789, and round it to the hundredths place now. This number now rounds to 51,000. Finally, let's look at our last example of rounding 50,789 to the 10,000s place. What do you think this number will round to now? It rounds to 50,000. So, there are two types of rounding: rounding up and rounding down. The last 3 examples we did showed us both of rounding up and rounding down. Rounding up occurs when a number is greater than or equal to 5. The numbers that indicate rounding up will include 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Rounding down. You round down when a number is less than 5. Numbers that indicate rounding down will include 1, 2, 3, and 4. Rounding can be used in the real world in so many ways. Examples of this can include money, distance between places, and different athletic statistics. When rounding money, a person can use the dollar up method. This method is good for when paying with a cashier to ensure that you always give more than what the cashier is asking for. To use the dollar up method, a person will take their change and round up to the nearest dollar. When finding the distance between places, people use the scales on maps. When doing this, a person will round up or down using the scale and maybe a piece of paper or something to help them measure the different distances. Now, I used track statistics instead of just general athletic statistics because it relates to the lesson my student and I were working on last week. Last week we rounded numbers from the thousandths place to the hundredths place. So we're going to take an example and do that again. Now we have 0.4235 thousandths. I want you to round that number to the hundredths place. This number rounds to 0.42 hundredths. In conclusion, this little video explained the definition of rounding, types of rounding, and rounding in real-world context. What other ways do you think you could round in the real world?